A possible dream home podium.
Playing a new boat for Chris. He's only scored 2 points in them.
That's his problem. If we are enjoying life, are they, in the sprint so far this year? Fabio so far in the sprint. So then Alex Rins about to get down to biz. Light at the end of what's been quite a dark tunnel for HRC, although that here loses more ground in the world. Flooding out of Japan here on Monday as well.
Yeah, he camped outside Stefan Bradl's pit box to also have Stefan Bradl out on track on the number 6.
Yeah, I always love seeing that beautiful race on Sunday. A bumpy as we pick up Maverick Vinales as well. Brilliant. At 10 yards of main Grand Prix where he basically on that factory pretty. They are going to be trying some new settings. 5 long years to go in 28 Texas. What a weekend for him. What a week.
Very
Tough period and then winning. Tell us what it means.
massive coverage that eventually pay off. The Honda and us, we are the same, and
It is about Honda. Will anything change from here? Will he have more things to take?
definitely, you know, this is something that this race starting, because the head now is already.
Thanks Lucio, thanks to Inkley when he just up in a second place with a 138.23.
Lewis, but good spotting. Danny has a bunch of the aero all over it. It has this bulge that's obviously, it's I've got to say, more. That'd be the easiest way to describe it. Really long couple of pipes. Or Mark using last time, both bikes.
He first jumped on the last V16 in Valencia, about how much confidence he gets precise around here, don't you? Just a short, tight form, doesn't it? When Aussie legend Casey Stoney used to tear
Through the field in that ill-fated 2020 Grand for Lecquo. And that Catalonia up next for the...
Right now, I've been his electric before this morning to Frankie Morbidelli.
Bagnaya's point of view to be second in the World Championship, and he's 53 points.
It stands coming into this round 4. Our action on Sunday, Moto 3 race over 90 Quartararo, who comes into this Jerez Grand Prix week July 2020. And look at this stat.
Yet in 2023, which has been Sunday, and also get off the line a little bit better.
That's some improvement there. He's still searching for that elusive first.
At the moment, with just the Lorenzo corner to go to potentially go one better.
Problem, hasn't he, for the Honda? The World Championship schedule this season. Oliveira at the moment still
a home Grand Prix when he came here as a spectator in the season, but Oliveira off to a good start here. And Maverick Vinales all currently inside the top.
That will be coming out afterwards with an expletive lady to go. Quick check on Zarco. He's in 9th place. What about the Beast that really effectively gets to his home Grand Prix in Valencia? So 21st place right now.
Should now give us an idea of physically how he's feeling and how Drosa, of course, circuit that he knows and loves, is on target as well too.
On the UFO here, and he goes into P1. These baking hot conditions, as we mentioned, record this weekend here in Jerez from.
Yes, this weekend for rear tire compared to the soft was the stability. Was more, yeah, it is a real stability when you go of the bike that you know every season is always more.
Pit lane yesterday with the old temperature guns on the track surface here in Jerez, and that was so hot. He had burns on
the temperatures at the
9th in a main Grand Prix.
Yeah, he probably managed to get the down to the device itself more.
Andes on the crypto data RNF approving the 25 bike, a 138.0.
13th in Argentina, but we had about 20% of the group miss race performance to potentially do something pretty good from there. But
start finish straight, wasn't able to pick up any time. His crew chief with Maverick Vinales at Yamaha. Tight and twisted this Jerez circuit, isn't it? There's no chance number 1 and turn 6. They are both hard break rides that have completed the most laps. The Beast.
The 137s. 37.9 for him moves.
Fabio Quartararo peels through turn 13. Here is Flying Saucer. He goes right now. Nakagami does Martin. He'll be a big contact through turn 12 as well into Ferrari as a later Spargo now.
Yeah, Bezzecchi's just coming into the top 5 now and into
power down out of the final corner. He attacks towards the start finish line now, and Alasia comes, and the Japanese man is flying. Not quite a 36.
Vinales now joins his teammate inside the top 3. Now, I haven't seen him come into the pits to change.
15th as it stands late on here. Martin Drosa now, who's gone from P1 to P10. Look, pick up the traction, pick up the drive grip. Another good lap.
Of course, a first Grand Prix podium for him last time. The confidence of that first motoGP.
In Jerez, over the line he comes. He does deliver a 1. We follow the former Moto 3 and Moto 2 world champion over.
Then this second overall. He crosses the line now. He goes better than that.
Incredible. Pecco Bagnaia, the GP. He's the guy who's taken 7-0, isn't he? The checker flag is out as well. With Danny Pedrosa all the way back in sort of the early 2.
That was coming through the entire session for Danny.
pace, you know, looking at his testing time.
Morning, Jack.
He is absolute.
Honestly, now we are
in Jerez. Just some tech updates if you join us.
Touch the actual engine, and if they're trying to improve it, it's always taken into consideration. And that rider's running wide. The last onboard shot we saw, and by hands entries, you know, under brakes, he's not come fast. Fastest 2 corners, the last 2 right.
Find a cure to his lingering.
And then when I listen to the debriefs, I'm frustrated, Matt, to the point where I'm saying
wayward launches off the line. You do feel this week
his team deciding to pin their hopes and their can do with those 2 time attacks.
Yeah, that was selections. As we mentioned, Fabio Quattrich rings in 12th place. So let's see how that plays out in terms side up, thankfully.
Matt, I thought I should add about everything's there. I just want to see it happen.
Yeah, plain and simple.
This man, like, I am so happy.
Because apparently he's made a bet with his good lady. So.
And then thought, last minute, if he wins here...
Wasn't he? Looking forward to this weekend,
The starts after the issues he had in Austin. Just firstly, as you have seen, we try every year. We try to get to him into a confident bike around him during the race. So it's necessary test as possible or is some of the map to make more linear for sure, and much more in Argentina. Was completely opposite the situation because we start well. Their comment was not so much sprint race, and in particular is a race pace and this
imagination. Just feel like it could have been so much. Plying his trade with the Honda World Superbike team, he's perfectly okay.
Going from a superbike to these, because
he backed out of it, did the sensible thing, did Alex, and just
feel sorry for him because the guy's got the pace. Just.
Well, it was the perfect.
There it is in some of these turns. You know,
find out what's happened in sector 3. Of course, it was a very tricky conditions in the race in Austin. It's almost like this year's Ducati is too dark.
You know, he'll fully, and then first in the last race, and he'll at a race where, and I know I'm not answering your question because I don't know why he did it.
Any crumbers of comfort we have
around here last year. There's
conditions, but the red. Didn't we, for some grab?
No rush whatsoever, no urgency to get
Monday, and he stayed there, even on the production bike, which we know is a...
You know, because you're trying to do it at the share, a little bit of tech, a conference to explain what, and so it's not just fuel that they're working on, because basically they call it an efficiency, you know, lubrication, but also when something's spinning, having some experiments with... they're already matching the horsepower, you know. The guys are small amounts, but faster. But, yeah. That's crazy.
So, given their reactions, that
it even increases that heat.
And I remember, if you're in July, yes, it was right at the heart of the summer. It's out here.
40 degrees. What's happening? It is.
He's not going to be too busy throughout this weekend, but this second session, Aleix Espargaro leads it. When Marco Bezzecchi was talking about the moustache that he's growing, and now apparently Marco Bezzecchi's got a bet going with his.
Haven't changed at all here. I looked at all of them. It's changed quite noticeably. Aprilia, then the.
Simon is staying in Jerez on Monday with, but that's going to be rolled out.
I have no idea. I'll be looking.
Ooh. Now then, that is.
FP1, FP2 to save
tenths of a second behind Pedrosa. Here's Aleix Espargaro on cloud 9, buzzing that it was going to be that first podium there.
Yeah, knockers will go quiet.
Don't forget he's 90.99. Indeed, with pre-race on Sunday, but you've got one now.
Could go straight out on track and do
off, and then once he was slumped into his.
No other problems, which we sincerely hope there aren't. His crash motorcycle, one of the big puff out of contention for his home Grand Prix here.
Impress me with their steps forward. They're going to impress the fan. It's show them everything. I hope the others. Apparently, Jack has.
We will see, because today is not.
He's got his mojo back of any.
Pecco then at the moment weak.
Cross for him that he can do that again.
Yeah,
that we haven't noticed on brand new
morning in P1 into Q2 tomorrow morning. It is the first big move then. And Maverick Vinales question 136.770. Follow Fabio Quartararo. Hard the runs at this attempt to get 17th to 15th. We have all got.
He's having a push, but it's not coming.
On the front row, make the second row minimum. Go is that in terms of his time attack pace, because right through that Aprilia on its side there, going through turn number 11, just shows that.
Yeah, nowhere, you know.
Golden run to kick off 2022, which well, it hasn't been his Sundays so far.
Is where he mentioned a few times, and it's a little bit obvious that it's the aero, you know, the device, the electronics, but I don't think it's all the engine.
10th place. We just saw there a continuation on the very first lap, just 3 corners. Said this man's got work to do though.
Listen, 5 minutes of one rider pushing him out is this next 5 minutes is super.
Throughout the course of the weekend, we're picking Fabio, isn't it? Alex Rins has gone down then at turn 6. That's going to 3 seconds. He was 6/10 down. He loses another.
He's got time, Matt. Oh, has he?
Probably desperately trying to get the Honda stopped through the Jorge Martinez Aspar corner. Into turn 9, he got 10 woes on the factory Ducati here this afternoon. In Q1 tomorrow morning, a session you will not want to miss.
So fastest man in this session, Miguel Oliveira.
One more lap here, Pecco Bagnaia, but he came and caught in top 10. Miller makes a big move, 0. They were just under 4/10 of a second with Nattararo.
And Danny, look. Lost the rear.
Pecco Bezzecchi and Pecco Bagnaia are out. Yeah, who's had an instantly forgettable Friday here. What about Quattararo Pedrosa? Terraro's, it's gone wrong.
Good 5, 6, half dozen riders that
close was that session. So
that's for the race, isn't it? They're Aprilia.